1953 in Brooklyn, New York, a 13-year-old paperboy named Jimmy Bozart is going door to door collecting money, selling papers. He's not famous, he's not important, he's just a kid doing his job and trying to help his family make a few extra coins a week. One of his customers on his route pays for his paper just like any other day, and he gives him a few coins for the paper, and he tips him a little extra. Moves on with his route, and he drops the coins on the ground. He goes to pick up the coins and he notices something. So one of the coins cracked in half. He picks it up, and inside was a hollowed out piece, and a tiny piece of microfilm with coded messages are on the inside of this half of a coin. He doesn't understand what this is. He never seen a nickel get split in half. So he takes it home and he shows his parents, and his dad doesn't understand it either. And eventually, while Jimmy's out playing with his friends, the FBI comes rolling up on him, and they said, "Jimmy, do you have the money? Where's the nickel?" Turns out it makes its way to the FBI, and they realize inside of that microfilm is a bunch of coded parts to the Soviet spy network. A spy was hiding in plain sight, using something ordinary as a coin to pass on secret information, and Jimmy had that in his pocket unaware. It sat with the FBI for years, until it eventually led to the arrest of the man who bought the paper, Rudolph Abel. He was one of the most skilled Cold War spies for the Soviet Union.
Wow.
The crazy part is, they didn't figure it out right away. That coin sat as a clue for years. From the time that they took it from Jimmy, it was multiple years until it eventually all connected. Imagine this. The equivalent of that would be as if David was out doing some kind of paper route or something.
Right.
And he comes home, he got paid with like a Fortnite gift card. And he goes to enter in the code online, and it opens up a browser with full of, you know, a bunch of different plans and schematics and different things. Like, you would lose your mind, you know. Parents must have been
scared, and everybody was accusing everybody of being a Soviet spy. So to have that proof in your hands, man, that's got to be a scary moment.
But imagine, think about if he never drops it. If that doesn't happen, you know, how did that one small thing affect the war totally, you know? And it didn't make sense in the moment because it took a bunch of time. You know, it took years for them to figure it out. Sometimes things don't make sense in the moment because it takes time for it to develop. And usually that's where people quit or get discouraged, right? That boy was just on a paper route. You know, he was just doing his job. He was doing his part. Then he goes to play with his friends, and the FBI shows up. Jimmy, where's the coin? You know, like how scary would that be? You know, let this be a word of encouragement to somebody out there. You can be doing all of the right things, and bad things are going to happen. The Bible does say, "Be not weary in well doing, for in due season you will reap if you don't faint." If you don't faint, you will reap the reward. God will show up. It will turn around. The FBI held onto that coin for years, and he still had a paper route, and he still had to do his thing, and his family still was, you know, their normal struggles for multiple years until he was called to court to testify on something that happened years before, and he becomes this hero of the war. You know, never fired a shot. One small moment, one dropped coin exposed one man, and it elevated another